MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Jacob Kazansky will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in time.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Pierzynski will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Cooper at third with 2 away. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
There's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Up next from Miami, Harold Ramirez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Pablo Lopez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, Greg Kodosky. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Greg Kodosky.
Here it comes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison moving back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Pat Sikorsky.
So in now for San Francisco, Pat Sikorsky. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on.
Ball.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Hit hard down the line. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So coming to the plate, Ross Edwards. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we find the Giants currently lead the NL in that category. Next to bat for the Giants, Rick Kurowski. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The pause and the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Second inning set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Matt Joyce.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count was 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but Now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kodosky is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting in, the center fielder, Monte Harrison.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate. First pitch on its way.
Hey! Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. One and 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Bill Polk. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, John Borkowski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Borkowski is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Joyce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, not shortstop, Matt Zuminski.
Digging in, Matt Zeminski, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
1-0 the count. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. 9-1-2 due up.
Pablo Lopez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-0.
Now the pitch. Pops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here's the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. So a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave one, but they lead it 1-0.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Nick Burzinski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Pierzynski, a native of Tennessee, could be making an appearance at the Midsummer Classic this year. So far, he's received the second most votes in National League right fielder balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Jacob Pierzynski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Greg Godowski.
Stepping in, Greg Godowski, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Pat Sikorsky. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the runner will get back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Two and one now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count remains 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pat Sikorsky comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ross Edwards. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Edwards, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
At the plate now, Rick Dorowski. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Bill Polk. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Matt Zeminski. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2. 2-2 down.
Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 66, Nick Pierzynski.
So digging in now, Nick Pierzynski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-1 is taken high above the zone. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here now is the pitcher, Jacob Kazansky. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. First pitch coming, here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
So now to the plate, Greg Kodosky, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We played 4 full. The Giants lead it 4-1. So that'll bring in Monte Harrison next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Monte Harrison.
On its way is pitch number 75. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Two out, nobody on. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in once again, Pat Sikorsky. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in, Ross Edwards. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Jarowski.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Rick Jarowski. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Smoke toward third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 home.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in now, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Ball, that's off.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Josh Rader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Miami, number 9, Josh Rader.
In now, Bill Polk.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder, Bill Polk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-2's the count.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Misses. Ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, John Borkowski.
John Borkowski will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Batter number 8.
Now to the plate, Matt Zeminski. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sapicki will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mitch Edwards will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Harold Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
So stepping in, Matt Joyce. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will bang up against the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Monte Harrison. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail it 4-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Nick Pierzynski. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Next to the Giants, the shortstop, Mitch Edwards.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Edwards. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. In there, 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Greg Kodosky. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Justin Edwards has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
45, Justin Edwards.
John Birdie is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
John Birdie.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. That's ball 2. I got 2-1 to count. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2.
4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the
And
Marlins.
this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Adam Conley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Miami, number 61, Adam Conley.
Coming to the plate now, Pat Sikorsky.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Pat Sikorsky.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Conley playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And another foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2, count.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Ross Edwards, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Rick Kurowski standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2, here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Daniel Zagurski takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Daniel Zagurski.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Zagurski is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Ready once again, Harold Ramirez. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
So striding forward now, Matt Joyce. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. from the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of guess. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. San Francisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jacob Kazansky earned his 5th win of the year. Daniel Zagurski earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.